When I look at that partnership, I see a lot of fighters crossing over to wrestling.
Yeah.
But I don't see many wrestlers crossing over to
Yeah,
fighting.
right.
I mean, that's a completely different beast.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many wrestlers that could go in there and mix it up with those guys.
Well, that's what's so sensational about Brock.
It is. He you know what? He's adapted to everything in his life. The kid is unbelievable. For his size, he's 310 pounds. He's the best athlete I've ever been in a ring with. I mean, he's explosive. He's quick. He's fast. He's strong as hell. I did wrestle him one time for real, and the thing was, what happened was when he came up from training from OVW, someone went up to him and asked him how he'd do against Kurt Angle. He said, I kick his ass. So, okay, they're starting the pot, they're getting shit rolling. So the guy comes to me and says, hey, Brock said he could beat you in a wrestle match. So I went up to Brock and I said, hey, let's get in the ring right now. And he said, no, I have sandals on. I said, let's take our shoes off. I said, we'll go barefoot. He said, no. So I let it go for the week. The following week, he was in the ring with Big Show, and they were wrestling for real. And Big Show was about 530 pounds at the time. Brock was double-legging him, picking him up and slamming him. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I don't know if I could beat this guy, right? So Big Show was facing me. He was on the other side of Brock, and Brock's back was to me. And I said, Big Show, get out. And he gets out, and I sneak up behind Brock, and I tap him on the shoulder. I go, it's time to go. So we went for about 15 minutes. And, the wrestlers tell you that I kicked his ass, that I dominated him. But that's not true. I beat him, but I didn't beat him. I took him down twice. He didn't take me down at all. I mean, it wasn't like a dominating performance. I did beat him, but, he's the real deal.
Oh, he's
he
the real
really
deal.
is, yeah. You know what? I'm surprised he didn't train for the Olympics. I really am. Yeah.
I wonder how he would have done.
I think he would have medaled.
That would have been amazing.
The athlete he is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's an insane athlete.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen his combine scores.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
You know what? He was the final cut for the Minnesota Vikings, and they wanted him to go to NFL Europe for a year because they had it back then. And Brock said, I don't want to travel. And he said, I'll just do UFC. He's switching sport after sport. Doesn't matter to him. He knows he's going to be good at anything he does.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
The video, we've talked about this so many times, video of him doing that front flip and landing on his head.
Oh, God. That was with me. Yeah, WrestleMania 19.
That's right. That was with you. That video, that would have probably killed most people on Earth.
Mm-hmm. I thought he broke his neck. My neck was
here it is,
broken.
right here.
Yeah. My neck was broken, and Brock was supposed to win the title from me. And when he did this, I was like, oh, shit, I'm going to have to pin him.
I mean,
Right
that
on
is
his head.
insane. Right on his head, on plywood.
So I go and
holding his
cover
head.
him, and I'm like, please kick out. Don't let me hold this title for another month. And he kicks out. And then I'm going to start talking to him here, and I'm going to say, Brock, are you okay? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, Brock, are you okay? He said, I think so. And so I said, I'm going to pick you up. I want you to give me the F5. Can you do it? He said, I think so. Right here.
And you're
you know
grabbing
what?
his neck.
Yep.
That's what's so crazy.
I know.
You're grabbing his neck, and he just landed on it.
You know what? He didn't hurt his neck at all. He got a concussion.
What?
He got a concussion.
He didn't hurt his neck.
No. He doesn't have a neck.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so
his
crazy
neck might
that
be
he
bigger
came
than
back
mine.
from that.
Yeah.
So crazy that he came back from that.
And that was it. I was relieved. I got to drop the title and get my surgery the next day.
Wow.
Yeah. I was supposed to win. That wasn't supposed to happen. They wanted me to have a nice long title reign, but I broke my neck. Brock broke my neck the month before in a wrestling match. And so I had to, I went to the doctor. He said, you have to have surgery. So I told Vince, I'm not going to wrestle WrestleMania. And I wasn't going to do it, and I was going to have surgery right away. And I went to my next door neighbors, and this kid, he has Down syndrome, really nice kid. His name's Johnny. And he said, Kurt, I heard you're not wrestling at WrestleMania. And he gives me this magazine. It's Direct TV, and I'm on the cover with Brock. He said, I really wish you would be able to wrestle. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to wrestle to lose a title to Brock on SmackDown. That's what Vince wanted me to do. He wanted Brock just to kick me in the gut, get me in F5, and beat me. I said, I might as well just go to WrestleMania and tough it out. Go ahead and do it with the broken neck, and is it going to make it worse? If it does, it does. But but back then there were no liabilities. Now you can't do that stuff. There's no way the WWE is going to clear you to go out there with a broken neck and perform.
How did Brock break your neck the month before that?
I was on his back. I had him in a chokehold. And I was on his back, and he was on the other side of the ring. He's really strong, and he could run really fast. So I'm on his back, and he starts running to the other side of the ring, and he goes to turn so I hit the turnbuckle. Mm-hmm. Well, we only turned sideways, and my head whiplashed really fast, and it snapped. Ooh. I heard it snap, and I couldn't feel my arm. I couldn't raise my arm. You could tell in the match when you watch it. My arm's down. I couldn't raise it. My neck was in pain. I knew something was wrong, and so the next day I went to the doctor and got the MRI, and I broke my neck again. And so I decided that I was going to have the surgery, and then I actually put it off till after WrestleMania. Then I had it again. But what's crazy is I broke my neck again. Brock broke my neck again 6 months later. He hit me over the head with a chair like this, straight over top. You're supposed to bring it sideways so you don't have the pressure of your neck, your head going down your neck. So he hit me straight over and broke my neck again. 5 vertebrae I cracked. And so I was out again I had surgery again. I was out for about 3 months. I came back for WrestleMania, and I broke my neck again.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so I was rushing back before my neck was completely healed. That's what happened. I broke my neck 4 times in 2.5 years in WWE.